So quick disclaimer before the video starts. I know the car's a mess. It has fish crackers everywhere. I have 4 kids, 2 dogs. It's the daily driver. So if you're gonna comment saying, it's dirty, clean it up. Yeah, I know. So again, it's race day and I'm gonna go full out race. And what we're gonna do today is take out all the crap and then take out all the seats, see how much the seats weigh, and then we'll see how much faster I go down the quarter mile. Well, I kind of already screwed this up. So basically there is a spare tire in here with a jack. You just unscrew it. There's a big long rod here. You unscrew it, pull everything out. There is a big topper that goes over top of this, and took all that out. So that's very straightforward. If you can't figure that out, I don't suggest trying to take the rest of the seats out. But yeah, so the beginning, to get this started, you need to pull out this plastic piece all along, which is very straightforward here. So let's get this cup out of the way, kid's cup. And then you just grab here, pull up, pull up, pull up. Mine does come out a little easier because I have done this several times. Everything just unclips nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. And then this piece has a plug. Take that piece out. One hand is no fun. And there is the first piece gone. Then you can finish with this piece. Actually, you should have done this piece second, but it doesn't really matter. Just unclips. Gets stuck on the wire right there, so you gotta be careful not to damage or cut that wire. But goes through. So remember, when you're putting this back together, this seatbelt here needs to be on the outside. I put this back together one time and I put the seatbelt on the inside, and yeah, kids notice it right away. Another piece of plastic. And then same with this one. Just grab, pull up. Another good thing about doing this is you get to clean everything nice and easy. A lot of beach days will sand up your vehicle quick. Anyways, again, watch the wiring. Another piece gone. Alright, I gotta get my tools. My impact gun I actually left with one of my semi trucks, so I will not be able to do it the Ugga Dugga way. I'll have to break it free with a ratchet, and then I have a battery powered ratchet to help assist the rest. I'll be back. Alright, I loosened everything up. There is an 18 mil on each side there, and where the seatbelt connects there is a 15 mil bolt, and then same thing over here, 18 and 15. And now I'm going to pull this out, put it to the side, and we'll weigh it once we get all the seats out. One thing else I forgot before I yank this is there is a plug here. It's for the motorized seating. So it makes this seat so heavy. Take that out, pull to the side. I usually have this unplugged. It's a tab. Put that to the side, and that is it for plugs. Glad I remembered that. Alright, so I still have to pull this seat out. It has 2 18 millimeter bolts behind there. But before we do that, I'm going to take out these middle row seats. To get to the middle seat, you actually have to take out both side seats to get to that middle one. And it's pretty simple. There's a 13 millimeter there on both sides, and then 13 millimeter, and those two also have 13 millimeter. Alright, I'm going to take these seats out and continue the next video. Alright, I'm going to try to show you where these bolts are. There are caps. I took these caps off long ago, but yeah, right there, 13 mil. And then remove back there, and 2 more 13 mils back there. So I'm going to take those off, and then I'm going to show you the plugs. Alright, so don't mind all the gross dirt there, that's just from the baby seat. Crumbs get under there and pile up. Alright, so I got the bolts out. Now these seats are also heated and have a detector. If you, 1 second here. Go. 1 sec. So, under here, there are 2 plugs. One right up front where you're totally missing it. You gotta push that tab and pull it out. And then same with this one. You push that tab and pull it out. And there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that with one hand. Am I? Oh, there we go. Pull tab, pull out. Let's see this one. And pull the tab. Thumb. And pull. No, that's gonna need 2 hands. So yeah, take that out and then you can yank the seat out. All right, in this middle seat, it's 13 mils up at the front, 1 on each side. Then in the back, there is 2 15 mils. I don't know why Ford keeps on changing it. Even this seat weighs like half a pound, but it's 18 mil. I'm not gonna bother showing you the sensor because I actually forgot to take the sensor off the one time and I broke the plug. But there is one sensor, it's not heated. And if you remember, you unplug it and pull it out before you rip the seat off. All right. Okay, so now the passenger seat, I'm actually gonna take this out and weigh it and then put it back in so my wife can come with me. And then when we get there, I'm gonna take it out again to be full race mode. So this one's fairly straightforward. 13 mil there, 13 mil there. And there's 2 13 mils in the back of the rails. Now there are multiple plugs on this seat because it is cooled, it is heated, and it's massaged, and it is heavy. So give me a few minutes, I'm gonna pop this out, and then we'll start weighing things. So actually one more thing before I take this front seat out. This is actually the plug. And it's huge and it's annoying. Usually I stick a screwdriver in there just for some leverage. And then I pull that back. Let's see. Always afraid I'm going to break it. So pops it open. And as you pull this, it unplugs. And don't mind my kids. They're always fighting. The kids. But yeah, it's unplugged. All right, we got the seats out. It is impossible to hold a phone and lift those seats and try to weigh them. But all the seats, the covers, the baby seat, everything that I usually have when I'm racing was 320 pounds. And as you see in my car, I could probably pull another 5 pounds of fish crackers out of there. But my babysitter's here and it's time to race, so I'll have to clean that up later. And yeah, that concludes this video. I will start the racing process. Talk to you guys later. All right, we're at the racetrack. I did my first run. I did 11.3, and now we have Mr. Mercedes E63. He's been on Facebook and he's been wanting to have a little rival race. So yeah, we're gonna do a little rival race and see who wins. Against that Hellcat, and I treat them really good. And I actually cheated a bit. I do the left lane with a lot more grip, so I asked for the left lane, and it all worked out in my favor. But we might be going again, and I told him to take the left lane, and the only chance I have now is if I treat him. I got the race at Hellcat again, and still treat him a bit, but that he has 1100 horsepower, so there's just no way. I'm sitting maybe at 550, 560 to the wheel, so all I got is the reaction time, but it's a lot of fun racing that guy. Well, it's been a few months since I did that video, but the end of the day I got 11.17 at 122 miles per hour, so that was 3/10 quicker than full weight, which was 11.4 at 120 miles per hour. So yeah, long story short, every 100 pounds you take out is 1/10 gain. We'll talk to you guys later.